Does this work? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Welcome to our August 4th service. This is a memorial service, our monthly memorial service. And just to remind people, we have switched things up since the beginning of the year. Reverend Cindy will read all the names at once. And after that, during the chanting of Jusei family members can take that opportunity to come up and do Oshoko or blessing at the center table. So we will start with Sambujo, which you'll find on page 22 of your service book. And then we will go on to Jusei, which you'll find on conveniently on page 23. In between, Reverend Cindy will make an announcement of the names. Thank you.
We are gathered here today in observance of the White River Buddhist Temple's monthly Shotsuki service to remember those who have passed away in the month of August. They are Shizue Hirose, Hikozo Kawasaki, Harumi Karel Ikuta, Tsuki Tanaka, Haru Ikuta, Morito Nishimoto, Misuno Nishimoto, Shiro Murashige, Oshie Kiyota, Zentaro Tom Maekawa, Mikio Mori, George Shikao Uchida, Susumu Clifford Hayashi, Alice Kazuko Arita, Lorraine K. Mikami, Masami Arima, James Komoto, and Ben Teraoka, as well as all others who were not listed but contributed to the temple and its community. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. May the light that burns brightly teach us of Amida's great wisdom and compassion. Can I ask everyone to please put your hands together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation and respect? As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts.
Ko
묘のせいさいどうほんもないしおうじょうあなこ Can I ask everyone to please put your hands together in gasho or bow your head in contemplation and respect? As we say together once again, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nox, Namo Nox, Namo Nox, Namo Nox.
Excuse me for being a little creaky. Maybe I'm cranky too. Tacoma's on phone was a lot of fun. Thank you, Reverend Tadao and Reverend Cindy and Tacoma Buddhist Temple for hosting a lovely event. Lovely to see a little bit of Mount Rainier. So, for those of you who are able, please rise. We will have the reading of the three treasures. And please remain standing. Again, if you're able, we will have a song or gatha called Seiya. You'll find that on page 163, but I'll repeat the page again. So, three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principal way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units of true accord in a life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriad of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teachings. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 Namanda. So, for the song Seiya on page 163. thank you. You may be seated. And if you wanted to know what we sang, the next page does have an English translation. It's a nice song. So now we will have a Dharma message from Reverend Cindy. Oh, yes.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in Gassho or bow your head in contemplation and respect as I read these words from the Amida Sutra. Moreover, Sariputra, in that land there are always many kinds of wondrous, rare, and beautiful birds of various colors, such as white swans, peacocks, parrots, sarikas, kalavinkas, and jivagas. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Nots. Namo Nots. Hello, everyone. Well, one, I would like to thank everyone, and I know I see Randy and Tessa, two are chairpersons, people from the Obon committee. They'll probably say their thank yous as well, but I would like to express my thank yous to you all for helping us make such a wonderful Obon last week. I believe I say this for everyone, but because you helped out, because you came and helped support the temple, that is what made Obon so much more, I guess you say, rich, right? It's what made Obon so special this year. So thank you all for coming out and helping at our Obon. So today we are observing our monthly Shotsuki Hoyo, our monthly memorial service, in which we remember all of those who have helped support our temple, every one of those who passed away this month. And so in doing a memorial service, a tradition is generally to chant the Amida Sutra or the smaller sutra. And instead of chanting it so that we're not here for a full hour, especially if we chant it slow, I decided that every month we talk a little bit about the Amida Sutra. And today we are on the part on the birds within the Amida Buddhas, Amida Buddha, the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite light, the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassions, Pure Land, the land of perfect bliss. And so what I read today, and I will read it again, says, moreover, Sariputra, right? Sariputra is the disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha, the Buddha who lived in what was then India 2,500 years ago. Moreover, Sariputra, in that land, Amida Buddha's Pure Land, there are always many kinds of wondrously rare and beautiful birds of various colors, such as white swans, peacocks, parrots, sarikas, kalavinkas, and jivagas. I think I lost about a few of you when I started going into, wait, there's 6 birds that is listed here, right? I think everyone's eyes understood what white swans are, right? White swans, a specific color and a bird, right? Very uncommon in the Northwest, but still able to understand what a swan is. Peacocks, right? Peacocks. I think we've all seen peacocks. I have at least pictures of them, right? Very beautiful. I'm sorry to say, especially the males. Sorry, it's the males that are beautiful. The ladies are very brown, not as colorful. Right, and the third one is parrots, right? We know what parrots are. And they come in so many different colors, right? So parrots. But then I think I started losing people when I started saying sarikas, which are the fourth one, karavinkas, which are the fifth one, and jivam jivakas, which is the sixth one, right? I think I lost people, which I think is totally fine because these are birds that are typically not found here in this world. Right? And I plan to talk about them in next month's Shotsuki, because I apologize, I didn't do a PowerPoint presentation, but I'll be able to do that next month. So the first one is the sarikas, and they are a mythical bird resembling a bush warbler, which is said to speak a human language. Kalavinkas are a mythical bird with a woman's face, which sings in a sweet voice. And lastly is the jivam jivakas. And this is a mythical bird of life and life with two, it says, human heads having a beautiful voice. So these last three are birds that are typically not found. Typically, I should say, if you see them, then maybe you are looking into the Pure Land at the moment. I have no idea. But right, typically, you don't see them. And what I really wanted to talk about today is how these birds, very beautiful, very wondrous, are technically not birds. You're like, what? What? You just said that they're birds. The sutra says that it's birds. Well, I have here another sutra, the largest sutra. And one of the sutras, this sutra, in particular, is the one that states the 48 vows of Amida Buddha. Well, technically, Bodhisattva Dhammakara, who is the being who became Amida Buddha. But basically, Bodhisattva Dhammakara says that if I do not attain these goals, I will not become a Buddha, which they are already Amida Buddha. So that means that they have attained enlightenment, that they have become a Buddha, which means that these 48 vows have been completed, and they are true. And this one that pertains to birds, I should say, pertains to all animals. And that is this very first vow that Bodhisattva Dhammakara proclaimed. And that is, if when I attain Buddhahood, there should be hell, the realm of hungry spirits, or the realm of animals in my land, may I not attain the perfect enlightenment. But you can see, well, I don't know if you could see it, but there's actually a peacock that you could kind of see from the lower area. There's birds in the Pure Land. How is there no animals? How is there not a realm of animals in Amida Buddha's Pure Land? But there are animals specifically said within the sutras. Right? This is because this shows Amida Buddha's infinite wisdom and compassion. Okay? The birds in this land are birds to our understanding. But at the same time, in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, that they are birds, they are also not birds. They take a form that we are able to understand. And those birds, all the birds of Amida Buddha's Pure Land, are there to continuously expel the Dharma, talk about the Dharma. So they are birds, but they're also not birds. They're birds that expel the Dharma so that we can, as beings, can understand what it means to listen to the Dharma. And this stems from the infinite wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha. And so this is a scene or scenery of Amida Buddha's Pure Land that our loved ones see when they pass. Right? Again, today we are observing our monthly memorial service, our monthly Shotsuki Hoyo. And in our school of Buddhism, it is understood that when our loved ones pass, they immediately are born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. See what is written in these 3 sutras. Immediately become Buddhas in that land. But instead of staying in the Pure Land, where they get to hear the songs of these birds expelling the Dharma, they instead choose to come back to this world and help guide us during our life. And I think that is a wonderful thing, to know that our loved ones, instead of resting or relaxing in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, they decide to continue to work to help us understand what it means to be touched by infinite wisdom and compassion. And thus, even when I think about our loved ones, I think about ingratitude to the constant working that our loved ones and Amida Buddha has, so that I can understand that a bird is not a bird, and that infinite wisdom and compassion continues to surround us every single day. So in closing, can I ask us to please put our hands together in gasho, in reflection of our loved ones we have lost, as well as the infinite wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Not. Namo.
Thank you for your Dharma message, Reverend Cindy. So now we will have the Gatha, Odoku-san 2. Those of you who are able, please rise. You'll find it on page 153 of our service book, and please remain standing afterward for the daily greeted Jodo Shinshu. Please, please turn to page 8 of your service book for the daily creed of Jodo Shinshu. Read along with me. Realizing enlightenment is assured and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others working for the good of society. Namo Midabutsu, Namo Midabutsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you. You may be seated. Do we have any guests that would like to be recognized? Okay. So now for announcements.
Good morning. Just real quick, it's on your yellow sheet, but we need players for next week's softball tournament. So if you're interested, able-bodied, and able to play, we would love to have you join us. It's at 8 a.m. next Saturday at Brennan Field, which is just around the corner here. And it's the Tri-Temple softball tournament, so we'll be playing against both Tacoma and Seattle, and there's a kids game also just kind of as a warm-up. So hopefully we can take home the trophy from, where's Reverend Tadao? Oh, he's over here. There he is. And so if you're interested in playing, please feel free to reach out. If you have grandkids or kids that are interested in playing, we'll take them too. But you got to let me know. So my email and my phone number is on the yellow sheet, so please contact me. Thank you.
Yeah, as Reverend Cindy said, I want to thank everybody for participating and helping out for the Bono Doherty. It was very successful, I think. So we really appreciate it. Other announcements, the ABA is sponsoring a trip to the Mariner game on August 29th. We've got a few spots available. Just sign up on the backboard. And I guess that's it. Thank you.
I guess two announcements. One, I would like to thank Reverend Tadao Koyama for coming out to participate in this morning's service. I believe Tacoma had a wonderful Obon, a very successful Obon. So thank you all who were able to come out to the Tacoma Buddhist Temple to have fun, eat good food, and be with loved ones once again. So thank you all who came out. Lastly, because I get to be spokesperson. Yay! So if you do not know, and I apologize, Georgia, I'm using your thing. But on August 25th, Seattle Betsuin will be having a fundraiser. If you do not know, Seattle Betsuin had an arson fire on December 31st and a subsequent flare-up a few days afterwards. And so they are unable to be in their community space since technically last year. And so they are having fundraisers throughout the year to help support them as they get their temple ready to be able to be a community center again. And so this is one of them. This is a fundraiser with the Seattle Mariners in which you buy a ticket, and I think every $5 goes back to the Temple Arson Fund. So this is a great opportunity to not only support Seattle Betsuin, but also support the Mariners by buying tickets. The game itself is on August 25th, I believe. August 25th? I apologize. I don't know who they're playing against that day. Do people know? No? Too far out? Okay. But also, another thing about this is if Seattle Betsuin raises, or is able to sell, 600 tickets, Rinban Kusunoki will have the opportunity to throw the first pitch. And that has been a long dream for him to do, especially after seeing Ichiro play on the same baseball field. So if you have the ability to, please support Seattle Betsuin by buying tickets and help Kusunoki Sensei throw the first pitch at the Seattle Mariners game on August 25th. Thank you very much.
One more announcement. One of the temple members or family members are, this time of year they'd like to tidy up things, and this person was a scrapbooker, made scrapbooks, not gambling. Anyway, they brought in a large selection of rubber stamps that people use for scrapbooking. So if you can use them, really use them, or know some family members of yours or friends of yours who are scrapbookers who could use new stamps, you're welcome to look back there and see if there's any that pique your interest. You're welcome to them. Cleaning up, or not, I'm not sure cleaning up and downsizing is something we all probably have to face. I have to face. I'm a terrible pack rat myself. Anyway, no story about that. So let us close our service today with the closing words you'll find in the service down here on the bottom. If you wish to read along with me, fine. If not, please listen. My life is not only my life, but also the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and patience. I am grateful. Namo Medabits, Namo Medabits, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you for attending service. If you wish to come up and do blessing or a shoko, you're welcome to do so. Be safe, and we will see you sometime soon. Thank you.